Test 1 2, test 1 2. Test 1 2, test 1 2. I'll just let the intro run a little bit longer, because it's just so damn good. The Teyvatuesday intro is brought to you by Convy, everybody. Convy made another banger, just like the Pi Monday intro. Brought to you by Monster Energy and ExxonMobil. Okay, okay. Hey, if that's what it gets you going. That's a mighty mean cocktail. In association with Palantir and Israel. Well, you know, lots of companies have associations with them. Hey Joel, happy Teyvatuesday. Look at this, the inaugural Teyvatuesday. I'm running the intro a bit longer. I don't know if you heard. I'm running it longer because it's brand new and I want people to see it. Claude in the Department of War. Sure. A free tier of Claude? Oh yeah, of course. I bet even like just ChatGPT could do it. I mean, it depends how, if it's a simple thing, it definitely can do it. I would say some of the more fancy stuff, maybe not. Not without a lot of tweaking. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. You want to have like a home page, scroll down, show pics. But you want videos as well, no? But yeah, welcome everyone to the first Teyvatuesday. I still gotta practice pronouncing it. Pi Monday is easy to say. Teyvatuesday is like... Because I used to say Teyvat. I think it's Tevat. So now I gotta be like really quick about it. Teyvatuesday. It's not Teyvatuesday. But yeah. But yeah, don't you want videos? You should put the videos on... I mean, I know some people use Vimeo, but what do all the artists use? Animation reels and so on? There's a place that people usually put them that's more professional. Because then you could do that, and you have those as embedded links. Well, you'd know. I don't know, but whatever it is, use that for the reel or the reels, and yeah, I think it'd be cool. It is Vimeo. Okay, well, that's been around a long time. Good for them. But yeah, I don't know. I think you could definitely do a nice simple page, but have a lot of, you know, very cool. You know what I'd like to see actually is when you hover over the clip, it goes from like black and white to whatever the color thumbnail is. I always like to see that. I guess people don't really have that as much now with touchpads, or like touch screens on a phone or on an iPad or a other tablet. But I think it would be cool to have that at least for desktops. They let you upload super high bitrate without much compression. Yep. They're also much more lenient on the copyright. That is the other reason. At least they used to be. They don't have the auto systems that YouTube has. Be sure to send me a link to the profile, Convi, so I can take a look at it and also, well, just to see it. I'd be curious. But yeah, so what are we doing? No, the home page you want to make. I want to see the work in progress. But let's see. So, what are we doing? We're doing anecdotes tonight. We got somebody in Mondstadt. Oh, it's D-Look. At his home base. In the winery. Can't I? Fine. I always forget that there's no way to teleport there. I would just ask Claude or ChatGPT. Because as long as you have a starting point, that's pretty good already. I can help you with the hosting stuff as well. If you message me on Discord, and I'll get something together. I'm sure there's like services and stuff, but it might be easier. Yeah, it's a static page. Hosting a static page is the easiest thing I can do. Where the hell is he? Is he inside? It's like what I do for the podcast website. It's a static page. I have to actually change it from... It was used to be on Firebase for the longest time. And it was all good, but Google changed the free tier recently. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to move it to my own server. Because I'd rather just do that. D-Look. What's going on?
Yes. The biggest issue here is pricing. Oh, you're here. Come, sit.
Either I'll host it, or... well, because... I guess if you put stuff on Vimeo, yeah, I can do that. If you have stuff that you want to host yourself, for one reason or another, then we'll find you a service so that it's more reliable. Because a static page I can do, things that are heftier, like videos and such, you probably want something that's like located across the world. Because that's how it works, right? You have a server, and then there's servers closer to everybody's homes that copy the data to themselves. And then when you access that website, it accesses that copy so that it's much faster to get the data. That's not a problem if like it's just text or a simple web page, but if it's a video, yeah, it matters. A video or sometimes pictures as well. But as a start, I don't know, as a start, we could put it on my server and you're good. What are you busy with? Are we interrupting you?
Not that much. I'm looking over the winery's recent production and sales reports. Don't worry, I just finished.
Is there some trouble?
I wouldn't go that far. It's just that the last grape harvest was adversely affected by the weather, reducing the yield. Elzer responded in time, and as such, there are no issues with the quality. What I need to do is settle on a price for them. Our supply has decreased, but demand from Mondstadt and beyond has not changed. At times such as this, pricing must be carefully considered.
Oh, you also got to get a domain name for yourself. That's the fun part. Finding a clever domain name. Scarcity drives value up.
Precisely. When demand exceeds supply, some will seek to profit more. Our distributors are all thinking the same thing. However, Dawn Winery has no intention to gouge our customers. We've been in business for a long time, and purchasing our liquors and spirits has long become a part of life here in Mondstadt. Sullying the memories people have when they think of Dawn Winery in exchange for short-term profit is unnecessary. I'm not so poor that I'd stoop that low.
XX Comedy Pictures XX_77.com. Ah, it's probably taken. Let's be honest. Yeah, it seems very catchy. Joel, what constellation is your D-Look? Is he C6 yet? So that's how a bona fide winery boss operates, huh?
Is that so surprising? Elzer was actually quite quick to accept this reasoning. In fact, he went to meet with our distributors immediately. Huh, yes. It's been a while since you've come by. Would you like me to open a bottle for you?
Well, we're here to visit you, so... No. I am a little thirsty, I must say.
No need to stand on ceremony, then. I was in the mood for some apple cider myself, in fact.
They always do this.
Would you like some? The first cup poured from a fresh bottle is the most fragrant. Here.
It's always the apple cider, the non-alcoholic apple cider. C5? Okay, cool. Just one more, and then you can get free... What are they called again? Masterless Stella Fortunas. Aren't you excited?
How does it taste? If you like it, I can pour you another glass once you're done. How does it taste?
Alright, I guess that was it.
If you like it, I can pour...
Okay, cool. So that's the anecdotes. I don't think there was another one. A few days ago I missed Noel. Right, the one that Joel you told me about. Unfortunately. It'll be nice to get Yoimiya to level 100 eventually. I think you'll get there. I think you're gonna get really lucky. The next limited character you want, you're gonna get D-Look. I guarantee it. Yeah, we'll have to get really lucky because she has to appear either on a Monday or a Tuesday for me to do it, so... That's just how it is. But yeah, let's do the event. That was the whole point of this, this Tuesday anyway, is to do this sightseeing with friends. The two of you run into several familiar places at Beta Harbor in... What's this place? Sumeru? Sumeru? Have you ever been there? And so a rather special sightseeing journey begins. I don't know what they're talking about. Man, what is this area? I don't remember this at all. Seems like a hellhole. A really narratively heavy hellhole. Yeah. Oh no, come on. Why is it not voiced? Hey, a fungus just floated past. Should it be doing that? Normally, it's pretty dangerous to have fungi wandering around the city, right? Unless we're talking about the special cases, the super well-behaved ones that have undergone training. Now that Paimon thinks about it, why does this feel so familiar? Haven't we been through something similar before? Hold on, is that Bongo Head? What special cases? I don't know what's going on here. If I could pay money to get the voice actors to do their voice lines and not get in trouble from Hoyo, I actually might consider it. I would be a hero, I think. And I would get the original Paimon, the one that no one wants to hire anymore. Not the Minnesotan mother. Let's see. Okay, let's go. What special cases again? I'd have to pay a lot of money for Hoyo, but I'm sure the voice actors themselves are desperate for work. What with AI taking their jobs and all. Paimon thinks that's Bongo Head, the fungi friend we met back in Sumeru. Whoa, it's been so long since we last saw it. Come on, let's go say hi. Where? Oh, Jesus. How did they see this person? They were all the way up there. Looks like the message was delivered without a hitch. We meet again, Golden Comet, Silver Companion. It's been a long time. An infinitely long time for me. You're both so radiant and full of life, it feels as though no time has passed at all. Though I can't quite remember hello to you both. I don't remember. It really is Hania and Bongo Head. We met at the Nilotpala Cup Beast Tamers Tournament. Ah, the old NCBTT. They're longtime friends of ours. Paimon remembers that we saw them near Port Ormos and in the Court of Fontaine afterwards, too. It's been so long already. At least he's voiced. I imagine many different ways we might reunite. A grand feast or a creative welcome ceremony. Something that would give you guys a huge surprise. But in the end, they all felt a little too formal. You've been busy, and I was worried that I was taking up too much of your time and might cause you trouble. Besides, our fungi friends prefer a calm, peaceful environment these days. So let's keep it simple and reunite in a manner that is both relaxed and easygoing. That's right. The prose that Hania has been reading really paid off. A calm state of mind does wonders for our lives, after all. At the end of the day, carefree chit-chat like this is the greatest joy of all. Soka's here too. There's also Kindlejoy, and, well, who's this? This is my very own fungi friend, Stormstress. You and Bongo had knocked us out back in the round of 32. What are they talking about? You remember it so well. The warm, welcoming atmosphere is helping me relax. Anyway, as you can see, dear big shots, we no longer need the chains of dates or places for our next meeting. Hania and I have purchased this commercial district and transformed it into the little fungi playground. Wait, so you're saying these facilities here aren't rented for the new tabletop game, but... You've got it. From now on, we'll be living in Beta Harbor and promoting the fungus-themed tabletop game, as well as sharing our theories on communicating with animals. Feel free to drop by and play with the fungi friends whenever you have time. Yay! Fungi friends! We can see each other all the time now. Oh my goodness! This is easily one of the best things Paimon's heard all day. After the first fungi tournament, Paimon thought of so many ideas for playing together with Bongo Head. Now we can finally make them all happen. Speaking of which, it must be pretty expensive to run this place, right? Don't worry. Mora isn't an issue for us right now. Recently, aside from raising funds by operating tabletop games like Fungus Mechanicus and Lil Fungi's Fantastic Fiesta, and Mr. Balfour's help, we've also consolidated our past experiences and organized our knowledge about beast taming and fungi into a more systematic theory, and tried printing a few books. In fact, some researchers were interested enough to offer me financial support. By using the knowledge I've accumulated to help make things more accessible for others, I earn mora. In turn, this mora helps my fungi friends live better lives. Everything has fallen into a positive cycle. Wow, you're amazing! It really feels like Hania has become a calm, dependable, beast-taming theory expert who can handle just about anything. It's all thanks to Soka's guidance. She encouraged me to follow the student's lead and challenge myself to master the skills I needed to learn. Hey, I didn't teach you that kind of humility. I'm not a perfect teacher either. If someone compliments you, just accept it. You make it sound easy, but there must have been hard times too. There were plenty of challenges, yes, but we should let the past and all its hardships fade with the passage of time. My biggest regret is that over the past year, I didn't really take our fungi friends out to have fun. Ever since I started consolidating my own theories on beast taming, most of our days were spent in caves and treehouses, writing non-stop as day and night blurred together. The business side of things is exhausting, and the days spent racing against deadlines were truly hard to get through. I understand Soka's perspective a lot better now. Well, it's not all negative feedback. There's still that sense of satisfaction when you finish a piece of work. Yes, I agree. Every finished draft deserves a truly indulgent meal for celebration. Unfortunately, our fungi friends can't enjoy our food. From their perspective, perhaps life might be getting boring. If this goes on for too long, their spirits will suffer, and that's not good at all. So, now that things on your end have settled down and you've got a place to stay, how about the two of us take the fungi out for some fun? We can let them play for as long as they want, then bring them back afterwards. That way you can focus on your work, and the fungi still get to enjoy themselves. That's a great idea, Paimon. Count me in. When it comes to sightseeing, I'm purely a theory type. I can only look things up in books. When I first came to Fontaine, I even managed to get myself lost. I mean, it's very easy to get lost in Fontaine. Hania is even more of a dummy. She doesn't even know what fun places there are in Sumeru. She's completely absorbed in work. Sumeru? What the hell's that? We stayed in Fontaine for so long last time, but the itinerary we planned was terrible. In the end, I didn't even manage to visit the dessert shop I had my eye on, and missed out on the macaroons I've been curious about for so long. Ahem. But if it were Golden Comet and Silver Companion, I'm sure you'd find all kinds of wonderful places. Places that would really impress our fungi friends and let them have the time of their lives. Then I really need to put some thought into choosing the right spots. Just a moment. Please take this little camera with you. It's always a camera. Every single time they give me a new camera. I have my own camera. Hania takes out an unassuming camera and gently places it on. I didn't even get the first sentence there. It was a paragraph I had to read. It may look ordinary, but it's actually a very special souvenir. It's gyroscopically stable. That's it. It's gotta be. Bongo had once saved a merchant's child who had gotten lost in the southern part of the Apam woods. Out of curiosity, the merchant gave Bongo Head many gifts, including this camera. Bongo Head really loves the images it captures, so you can also use it on this trip to preserve these memories. I found an equipment specialist, Miss Hélène, who sealed the camera's casing so that it can work in the damp environments Bongo Head loves. Ah, I see. It can even work underwater. Ah, I see. Which is to say, this camera is also one of Bongo Head's badges of honor. Way to go, Bongo Head. You go, girl. Or boy, or whatever it is. As for taking photos, don't you worry. I'm really trying to do Paimon's voice a little bit higher. Raji and Paimon are seasoned pros. The appearance of our gear doesn't matter. What matters is getting great shots. Raji, let's get ready and be on our way. Don't forget the special food for our fungi friends. That's right. Paimon remembers that part loud and clear. Make sure to bring plenty of marvelous jelly. Oh, that good old MJ. Okay. That Mary Jane. The latest improved version tastes even better and stores well too. No matter how hot the environment gets, there's no need to worry about it going bad. Just be careful not to give our friends too much at once. Overindulging isn't good for them. Hehe, got it. Jelly goes into the backpack. In the keister, you mean. Paimon's got a few great places in mind. It's a bit far, but long trips have their own charm. Why don't we start with Natlan? Oh, coincidence, eh? Remember everyone, we saved Natlan last night. We saved it. Well, Mavuika saved it, and El Capitano saved it. We just stood there and took the praise. By the way, I noticed when I did the daily this morning that where Catherine is in Natlan, now on her, the surface in front of her at the kiosk, what is it? Table? It's not a table. Whatever it's called, anyway. The surface on it is a picture of me wearing the crown. The counter, that's right. On the counter is a picture of me wearing the crown that we got. It's amazing. Alright, Stormstress, we're going to clean up the main streets and the docks of Beta Harbor this afternoon. It's the easiest and most stable job that the two of us have right now. We can earn enough to buy 10 servings of marvelous jelly in a single day, so let's both do our best. Stormstress is silent. Yeah, I like when there's continuity like that. It's like these guys talking about me knowing them. I know them, I'm sure. I must have forgotten about them, just like I forgot about Sumeru. Alright, they're the same. Okay, good. From here on, I'll handle the follow-up work for the Little Fungi Playground. In the meantime, you should go and have fun with our fungi friends. Alright, let's go. Is it? Wait. Are you telling me that this is only 5 kilometers away? I just noticed that. Like, do they use meters? Wouldn't this just be 5 kilometers away? That actually seems very little. Like, you know, you could walk that in an hour. The world is not that big in real world distances. Apparently, yeah. But what... Now I'm really curious. If you measure the houses, right? Let's say I go back to Mondstadt. I'm not going to do it now, but let's say I measure the length of this complex. How big do you think it is? It's probably incredibly small in hindsight. But anyway.
Hurry up, Grassa!
Oh. Almost fell too far. Phew! We finally made it. The journey was so long, but Paimon really thinks Tetikpak Peak here in Scions of the Canopy territory has so much character. For our fungi friends, this must be completely new. Paimon brought a few landscape paintings. We can let the fungi compare the paintings with what they see right in front of them. They can take a close look, match the scenes up, and then start noticing all the little details they'd normally overlook. If that sparks their interest, then it means this place is perfect for a deeper, longer exploration. You know your stuff, Paimon. Hehe. When Paimon's got some free time, she reads guidebooks too, studying different sightseeing spots. That's a must-have skill for any good guide. Alright, shall we let our fungi friends try for themselves? Of course. Well, why am I doing it? I thought it was the fungi that were going to do it. Move and rotate your camera to match the picture with the current scenery and look for any missing scenery objects. Once you have found said objects, you can record them. Through this comparison, your fungi companions may be able to appreciate the scenery before them more closely. Each landscape painting has 2 to 3 missing scenery objects. While attempting to record these missing scenery objects, you may need to adjust your camera angle multiple times. After recording all the missing scenery objects, the current landscape painting will be completed, bringing a unique sense of achievement to your fungi companions. Well, what's missing? I don't actually know what I recorded. Oh, it's... What is that? I don't even know what that is up there. It's like a nest? A tree? Yeah, see, there's the trees missing on the right-hand side as well. Well, that's weird, actually. Hold on a second. Why... The angle is all off. The cliff is way lower in this picture. Anyway, whatever. Oh, maybe I do have to do this. Ah, that doesn't make any sense. That's a poor representation. Okay. Oh, we're recording the stuff that's missing in the picture. Oh. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, it's stylistic. Well, it could be zoomed in. The camera adds 10 meters. All missing scenery objects have been found. Head to the next location and continue searching. Let's do it. So, we go here. We're here now. I kind of want to get this before I go. Where is it?
Time to roll.
Where is it? Is it under? Ball path converters? Apparently there's a bunch of stuff that I didn't do in Natlan yet. Hold on, I just want to grab this thing. Where is it? Oh, they don't make it easy.
Let's play.
Uh-oh. Alright, now we can go. Alright, what do we got here? Nice. Oh, there's only 2 here this time. Tree again? Oh, maybe not. Oh, it's this one. Alright, I get it. I get it. It's not... I thought it was going to be like a, you know, find the difference, but it's a bit different from what I expected. Nothing wrong with that. Gotta use our little companion. Wait, what? Thought it was gonna be the one that goes up the side of the wall. Hold on, is there anything up here? Aside from the quest? Oh. I don't really want to touch it. Maybe it'll start something new. I should probably mark this just in case. Because otherwise it doesn't mark it on the map. Wait, did I do it? Okay, good. Those are boss fights? Are they like a domain? Or does it just spawn in the overworld? It's a domain. Is it one of the ones where you have to, like, to get a reward for it, you have to pay resin? Oh. Well, that's way off. Man, this is a really... this one's one of the worst ones. This thing's not even close to this mountain. You get achievements. Oh, cool. So they give you hints if you're too slow? Come on, man. It's like if Waldo started jumping up and down if you couldn't find him after 5 seconds. Oh, this is flying scores. Hey, I'm still the best. 0's a number. Damn. You get an achievement for starting it. Knight's Trial. Scorchwind Trial. In this trial, after reaching a certain stage in the battle, the burning a flame Y-up manifestation will recite an incantation to summon an infernal skyfire that covers the entire field. You can use the remaining gaseous phlogiston current on the field to dodge attacks. And if this time you use the power of the wind currents to attack the manifestation. The incantations of Jesus Christ.
Let's dance. Time for takeoff.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
It's justice o'clock. It's justice o'clock. Running late again. It's justice o'clock.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
I'll protect us. Headbutt! Look out below! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Headbutt! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Hut! Yeah! Hut! Ja! Let's play! Think you can get away? Let the show be. Oof! Heads up! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Headbutt! Yeah! Yeah! Running late again.
What are we supposed to do here?
Brace yourselves.
I don't know if I was supposed to somehow benefit from that. I know it talked about it, but I got confused.
Why me? Yeah! Arrow incoming! Yeah! 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 Charge! Yeah!
Oh my god! Look at that damage!
Come on, we can do it!
Installation chamber deployed.
Oof! Look out below! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Time for takeoff. Let's dance. Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Look out below! Arrow incoming! Yeah!
initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Good job, Barbara. Carry the team. Alright. You don't remember this one well? Collide with him in the air? Oh, I see. That's why, like, it rushes you forward. And there is an updraft. Okay, good. I figured you didn't have to use Venti. But hey, you know, we did it. I know it's probably not the optimal way, but whatever. We didn't die. That's always a good thing. Cool. Alright, I don't want to dilly-dally because I don't know how long this quest is. But that's good to know. I want to try the other ones after. Not today, but whenever. But yeah, where to next? Alright. Ah, okay. Good point. Let's do it. Touch the totem of the Chamber of Knights trial for the first time. Is it going to be in a special place, or is it just under Wonders of the World? I mean, I could search. Oh, I can't type right now. Oh, maybe it's here. It's probably here. Wow, that's a long way down. Defeat the local legend Tupayo's aid. There's another one, there's another one, there's another one, there's another one. Okay. During the course of completing a single challenge, no characters were downed. Well, nobody was downed. Hmm. No, they're all just defeat. Unless there's another category. It won't let you get the next one until you do the previous one. Oh. So you mean I have to do it again? Well, fair enough.
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard. Watering, weeding,
The one I just
fertilizing
did
the soil,
spawned a 10
making sure
primo
the temperature is
achievement.
right. But most importantly,
Oh, so the achievement wasn't there until I beat it once.
keep the fruit in a good mood.
Ah, okay, fair enough. That's cool.
Running late again.
Did they get stronger? Is that why? Did they become level 100 or something? Wait, where is it? Oh. The achievements just generally get harder to do? But the boss, because if I beat it once, I'm, you know, it seems okay. I should be able to do it. Ah, okay, so I just have to do it multiple times. Yep, looks like our fungi buddies really did find some interesting spots nearby. And they're super curious about the little Yumkasaurus, too. Aye, Guide Paimon. Of course, it's Paimon's time to shine. Paimon will make sure that our fungi friends enjoy this trip to the fullest. Various creatures will appear around the tour route. Once these creatures appear in the viewfinder, you can press the shutter button to take a snapshot. You will need to swap out the film for the camera. As a result, there may be a certain interval between two snapshots. It was one of the easier ones? Oh, okay, fine. Jeez. Way to rain on my parade. Nah, I get it. It's fine. I would hope it's one of the easier ones. My Varessa's artifacts are all level 0. And Barbara, her artifacts are level 0 too. Venti's okay. The greater the number of creatures captured in a single picture, the more novel it will be for your fungi companions. And the higher the fun score you'll receive. See, that's my problem. I don't know who to focus on. I got so many characters, and I'm leveling all of them up, all at the same time. Well, I just was hoping I would get that for free, I guess, because I already did it. But fair enough, I get it. I wouldn't mind doing it again more properly this time. I do like when that's why I do like doing challenge runs. It's because I want to know how to play the game properly. Oh my god, this is Pokemon Snap, man! This is good! I never played Pokemon Snap, but I know the gist of it. Hold on. Awesome! Yeah! I know, it's funny though, isn't it? How like, me never having played Pokemon Snap, but I know the idea. It was a really well marketed game, I think. I remember in Blockbuster they had those printing stations. Oh, I wanted to get this guy. The big guy, but anyway. Although I guess, I don't know, it's hard to say. What settings do we have? Oh, it's just sensitivity. Yep, everything Pokemon did just sell itself, you're right. Nice. Just one alpaca. Man, they love when this bird lands. They just love it because it's been used like 5 times already. Look at that. The juxtaposition. Heading to the next touring zone that Paimon suggested. It's also an on-rail shooter. See, it's all the same concept. Pokemon Snap is just an on-rail shooter where instead of bullets, you take photographs. Just being a photographer is just being a guy with a gun. A photographer is just a pacifist sniper. There's an anime called Speed Grapher where it's actually dealing with that subject. I recommend it, but it's not for everyone. Speed Grapher. What? Aw, I didn't catch it. It's a pretty short one as well. I think it's 24 episodes, or even 23. Oh, that's it? Cool. Even if Honey has already taken... Even if Honey has already... I couldn't... Alright, whatever. Wait, do I have to do this again? Is it gonna do the same thing? Oh, it does. No. We're done. It's weird that they don't, like, represent it in any other way. Whoops. Man, I'm gonna be so happy when I have way fewer of those quests in my list. Let me check. I want to make sure I got the name right. I think it's Speed Grapher. Yeah, Speed Space Grapher. It's not one word. It's 2 words. Alright. I remember grabbing these guys because I thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna make Skirk's weapon. And then I never ended up doing it because I didn't have the billet. Where is it? Oh, it's actually through here. Okay. You need a lot of them for a quest? Oh, okay. Well, they'll come in handy, I guess. What the hell? Isn't this going the opposite way? Oh no, apparently not. Okay, that's weird. Phew, what a trek. Fontaine's photography pros have raved about this place like 1,000,000 times. They say it's one of the best photo spots to appreciate the nation's tidy and balanced layout. It's true that we rarely see it from this angle. Oh, our fungi friends are totally entranced. Guess honey, I didn't get to bring them here last time. Well then, let's get started. Those popular landscape paintings from earlier should help spark some ideas for our fungi friends. Right on, let's do it. They should release jigsaw puzzles from Genshin scenery. I'd buy one. I'd buy one of that area that I don't remember. Maybe I'll remember it. All right. Oh, that's nice. I still haven't gotten this statue of the 7. Oh man. It's a meme at this point. I think Fontaine is the place that I basically like skipped over mostly. I just did with the bare minimum that was asked of me. Oh, it's up here. No? Okay. Oh, maybe it's this. No, never mind. I'm making it too complicated. Come on. Come on. No, don't. Whatever. This one's above water, right?
Here I go! Hurry up, Brassa!
She just can't get up there, can she? Alright, where is it? Which one is it on?
Running late again.
Alright, what do we got? We'll do this one. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, there's only 2 for this one. Is this? Oh, I guess it is. Doesn't really look right. Okay. Oh, now we're going to be doing it underwater. That'll be fun. Alright, fine. Where is it?
Running late again.
Ta-da! We're here! Let's go in from this shallow bit. It'll feel like we're walking into a painting, one that unfolds right before our very eyes. Ah, it's you! And you brought some new companions. Ordinary citizen. Are they fun, guy? I've only ever read about them. What a lovely surprise! A Melusines hanging out here. Hi, new Melusine friend. I wish I could say good to see you again, Marine. I've never seen her. Ah. Hi, new Melusine friend. I'm not hanging out. I'm picking Tedalga for this year's pickled batch. A lot of the others have returned to the village to help too. Engin. Engien and little Roxanne both took leave to come back and help. They're hard at work right now, and I'll be heading into the water myself in a bit. You know, Engien wasn't wrong. The Bluefan guy really do look a bit like Tedalga. Not in a food sense, I just meant they're cute, nothing else. Heh, you got a good eye for cuteness. Oh, look at that. Melusines are just as lovely. Anyway, pervert, really nice meeting you. I should get going. Enjoy the rest of your time here. Okay, shall we head out too? We're gonna get some amazing underwater shots in Fontaine with our fungi friends. Let's do it, let's do it. Just a random milliscene there. Oh, damn it. How the hell are you supposed to capture that one? It's so close to the camera. Oh, there we go. Ugh. Back underwater. Aw, god damn it, they never give you enough time to capture the last one. Alright, good. 2/3 done, I guess? Wait, Paimon just remembered. Soka said honey. I can't read that fast, Paimon. Even if I was reading it to myself, not out loud, I don't think I could catch all that. That's a lot to read. Man, what is this place? It sounds familiar. I feel like some stuff went down here. Feast your eyes on the palace of Alcazar-Zaré. Alcazar-Zaré. Pretty plants as far as the eye can see. Paimon actually noticed how beautiful it was here earlier in our travels. But our fungi friends probably haven't had a chance to really look around yet, huh? Aren't they from here? Yeah, this is definitely right up their alley. Look at them, totally mesmerized. Again, I'm confused. Aren't they from here? Okay, it's time to check out some landscape paintings that best capture Sumeru's unique essence. Bongo Head, Kindlejoy, come take a look and compare them. Nice. Oh, now we go to the desert. Good.
Time to roll.
I still don't know what that pyramid's all about. It's amazing to have to be able to get through this whole area but not experience the thing that's probably the most impressive.
So nice and warm. Nothing like the warm sun on a full stomach to make me feel like taking a nap.
Well, I figure it's related to a quest, but it must be... it's not an Archon quest, right? I would have thought that it would be something like at that level. I mean, look at it, man. It's got a tornado or something above it. It's a world quest? Is it one of those narratively heavy world quests? I can only imagine how narratively heavy a world quest is in the narratively heavy region of Sumeru. God, voicing that. Ochkanatlan. The world quests sometimes have the most interesting stuff. Indeed. They have the most interesting stuff while also being a lot of narration. Where is this one? There. And last one. Where is this thing? Oh, it's this. Oh, it looks so puny compared to the real one. Oh, why are we just going back? That seems disappointing for the fungi. It's like, oh yeah, well, don't mind us. We're just gonna take some photos right here. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, and what else? What else do we got? Nice. All right. Oh, I always forget I can press, what was it, L3? I just have to press the left thumbstick, left analog stick. It's weird to go back where we started and then get the hell out of there immediately. Why not any sightseeing in Mondstadt, huh? It's a nice place, Mondstadt. Hey, next up is a special route Paimon picked out after really careful planning. We'll be walking for a while, though. First stop, the desert oasis. And then we'll head through Matiyima Forest. And after that, back to Beta Harbor. We were just there, Paimon. Paimon's been thinking about this. The desert, the forest, and valleys in Sumeru all feel super different. But we've pretty much never seen them all in one trip, have we? Good thing we don't have to rush this time. Paimon said we should take it nice and slow and soak it all in. Sure thing. No rush, just vibes. Ooh, our fungi friends look ready and raring to go. Let's hit the road. Let's do it. Pretty sure you can also get to the next objective by going through the event menu? Ah, good point. Yeah, for the events anyway, you can do that. You're right. What? Oh, nice. Okay, good. I didn't realize they even had a whole thing here. You know, a UI for it. That was weird. What was it waiting for? I just noticed the bar at the top telling you how far you are. Oh, I thought it would turn. It's hard to gauge sometimes whether it's going to let you get closer. So we're going to be done this really quickly. What are we doing for the rest of the time? I didn't have a chance to look at the quiz, so I didn't want to do it today. I want to do it on Pi Monday. We'll start the stream probably with that quiz before we have to deal with Dane and his shenanigans. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. It'll also give me time to forget all about Natlan. Oh, the Dane quest? I don't know. It's Dane himself that I'm not a big fan of. He took our 500 Mora. I still remember that. He's not in the quest for all that long. Not the last few. He's too busy. Grifting. Do you think he's going to be on the banner at some point? Good old Dane. It's time to go back and meet up with Hania and Soka. Alright, let's go. I guess I can do this. Eventually. Man, I'm disappointed if we don't get the El Capitano. Come on, El Capitano is amazing. But I can kind of see why they wouldn't. Out of respect and all that. It's like, man, I just sat down. Don't make me get up again. But that's it, we got it. Cool. Afterward, I guess that's just going back. Okay, let's do it. So I think it's not common, I guess, to have those bigger events, like with Varka. Because this is similar to some of the smaller stuff we did. Like even when I first snuck into Sumeru. The minigame quest. Oh. It's going to be Kyenria. Okay. Hania, Soka, we're back. I could already hear Bongo ahead and kindle Joy's cheerful steps from a distance. Looks like you really had a blast this time. You can tell they're having fun from that far away? I still can't read the emotions in our fungi friends' footsteps. Guess I've got a lot to learn. There's always more to learn. Hehe, this trip really did feel different. Running around with our fungi friends, then coming back to the little fungi playground. It feels like coming home to a nice meal after a long day of playing outside. How about we take a photo together right now? Paimon remembers reading on the Steambird that many famous travel journals line up all the little snapshots from a trip in chronological order. Now that Silver Companion mentions it, I've gotten so used to having these fungi friends around all these years, we've never really taken a proper photo together. You two big shots really know how to wrap up an adventure nicely. Alright, let's use Bongo Head's camera. Set it on the tripod and take a timed group photo. Once Hania and Soka are less busy, we can all go out and have fun together like this again. Oh, the big events happen in patches where there's no New York conquest? Ah, okay. Cool. Speaking of which, Bongo Head is really talented at taking photos. Paimon picked a few good shots and put them together with our group photo. Hania and Soka can check them out too. You're so thoughtful, Paimon. Oh, and Paimon brought some souvenirs for you. Here, the macaroons you didn't get to try before. Aw, I only said it in passing and you actually remembered it. My god, Paimon is very nice. Hey, Les. Good to see you. Silver Companion, I'm so touched. To avoid troubling you like this in the future, I really need to fix my bad habits. I'll plan trips properly in advance, and not just on paper. You know, when friends are hanging out and chatting freely, even offhand comments can show what it's truly on your mind. I didn't even notice. Oh, back when we were taking photos in Fontaine. While you were watching the scenery with Bongo Head, Paimon got a newsie to help out and gave her a little tip for the trouble. Newsie? What's a newsie? Okay. Don't worry, Paimon prepared your share too. Paimon wouldn't forget. Hehe. Paimon even reminded the newsie to go straight for your favorite flavor as soon as she got inside. But we've already tried almost every dessert in Fontaine, so Paimon's not sure how much of a surprise this will actually be. It's a treat you bought for me on your own. That makes it special. Really? Hehe, then Paimon will buy you treats more often. Too bad there aren't any sweets made especially for our fungi friends. How amazing would it be if we could cuddle up with them and enjoy a table full of delicious food? No need to worry about that. In the process of refining on fungi communities, I've been conducting... What does that even mean? In the process of refining on fungi communities. Oh, is that her thesis? Or paper or whatever? I've been conducting foundational research on the food that fungi enjoy. My goal is to identify ingredients that both fungi and humans can eat, so our buddies don't have to live off of every flavor of marvelous jelly all year long. One day I'll find the ingredients that satisfy both human and fungi tastes, and design delicious dishes we can all enjoy together. And when it comes to putting theory into practice, I'll be our master chef, just in case Hania ends up ruining our 11th pot. Sounds like the day we sit in a circle and share a meal with our fungi friends isn't far off, right? We'll be waiting for your good news, Hania. In that case, please do come back and visit the little fungi playground when you get the chance. We and all our fungi friends will always be here. Who knows, the surprise might arrive even sooner than you expect. So did they make a board game for one of the events? That would have been fun to play. Oh, there's a draft. Hold on. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm not reading this, but great. Good for her. Good on you, Hania. They made an auto chess thing? Auto? Oh, you know I like that. You toured the sites of Natlan, Fontaine, and Sumeru together with your fungi friends, capturing many amazing moments along the way. May there be many more trips like this in the future. It took the best shots? Yeah, okay. That's a nice one. It's the one that I didn't take. Ahsoka revising this one. Table's currently covered in handwritten drafts. Yeah. Alright. Let them keep going. Bunch of researchers. Yeah, okay, that's the same as before. Anything new? Yeah, that's it. That's it, I guess. We're done with this event. Quest completed. Good. And we got all the rewards. I'm always worried. Again, just a checkbox right here. Right on the icon, Hoyo. Just put a checkbox where the camera is. The little picture of the camera. And I'll be happy. We can't do this. Although it's probably just as simple as this one. But hey, maybe on Monday... Nah, we won't get to not cry. I'm not getting my hopes up. I know Dane's going to talk for 10 hours or something like that. Alright, next thing we'll do is the test run. I'm always a fan of doing the test runs so that I learn how to play this game. Skirk? I don't know who Skirk is. I just like the name. Skirk is a cryo damage dealer? I had no idea. She uses Serpent's Subtlety. Okay. Deals continuous damage. Or burst damage. Alright, let me read this and actually understand what it is I'm doing when I'm spamming buttons. So when she uses her elemental skill, obtains a fixed amount of serpent subtlety. Maintain the special mode. Just tap it, yeah. And fully consumed to unleash the elemental burst. I so rarely use the fully consumed version. Because it never fills up fully. Even after Dane's quest, 2 other quests. Oh damn. They're making it hard. I'm really looking forward to getting to Not Cry because I know is C5 right now. So I think I get her in Not Cry. So that'll get her to C6. And then it's like, yeah. I don't know if she's good at C6, but, you know, is she C6? How could you go wrong? Because I do want her on my team. She's got to be with an Effa. They're tight. After unlocking Skirk's Ascension talent... Yeah, that's right. More Void Rifts if you keep the team doing stuff that's old. When you tap the skill, obtains a fixed amount. Enhanced. Yeah. You'll continuously consume Serpent Subtlety. Skirk can use Special Elemental Burst, which does not need to consume Serpent Subtlety. So basically, you want to just use the burst when you can. I kind of forget to do it, but I think that's the idea, right? You're hitting, you see the burst pop, you use it, you keep going. Now this one is... Oh, she does more damage. But only using the charged attack. That's why I do a couple normal hits and then I do charge. Normal hits, charge. Yeah. When holding this skill... Ah, okay. No, that's... I never used that. I thought it would talk about the burst, but no. Well, I guess they do talk about it, but why do they talk about the holding the elemental skill as part of the burst? Ah, but she can absorb the void rifts this way. Maybe it's faster? Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, see, I never get the chance to use the actual, like, elemental burst. Holding the elemental skill is what charges her burst. Oh. But she does nothing when I do that. She just moves around. Alright, well.
It's my lucky day.
See, if I get lucky, I usually get to do this. Okay, let's try it. Hold on, I just want to see what she can do because I never really tried using her while she's moving around like this. Ah, so you just do it twice. I see. I don't know, I kind of prefer this though. You're more active, you know? Just go right in there.
The name of the truth. The power of revelation. Grace be upon you.
I'll protect us.
Peace and hope find you. The power of the revelation opened unto you.
Let me weave you a verse. Annihilate.
You saying power. It's hilarious. Yeah, no, I know she doesn't build energy like the other characters. That I got. The best is actually doing both. Have her burst charged, use it, tap skill. Charge the burst, use it, tap skill. Hold a charged attack. Uh-huh. So alternate between doing the... like, building up her serpent subtlety and doing the other thing. Fair enough. Now we can test Escoffier. Did you know Escoffier is actually the name of a famous chef? A real-life chef? Apparently one of the first ones to make the concept of professional chef. The cooking mech created by Escoffier's tapped elemental skill will follow the current active character and fire shots towards nearby opponents at intervals that deal cryo damage. Her elemental burst will restore HP to all party members and deal AoE cryo damage. Yep. And can also decrease the res. Indeed. Oh, she's so simple. In your opinion, you lose too much time charging her burst? Ah, it's a good point. Yeah. So if you're fighting a boss that has some shield or whatever, or wait time. Yep. That's a really good point, actually. What I take from that though is that I should not badmouth her hold. Her elemental skill hold. Because before I was just like, whatever. Yeah, you learned about him when researching Genshin's Escoffier. Yeah. That's how it is. You know, you could learn a lot of history by playing Genshin. Look at that damage.
A burst of flavor.
I wonder how good Escoffier and Inefa could be. I know you lose out on some of those benefits, but little robots following around, murdering everything. Come on, isn't that amazing? I should try that actually. I just like how simple Escoffier is.
Watch your footing. I can still.
I don't even have to do anything. I just activate the dish, and we just let it run. You know, boom. That's why I like these characters like Inefa and Escoffier. I sit back and relax, let the game play itself. It's good I need these things. Good. I'm happy that I got Escoffier, though. I don't really know her personality, but she seems like a decent enough person from the from the trailer that I watched. Dahlia, on the other hand, seems like a dick, but it's okay. Hydro support character who can provide shields to protect his allies and increase their attack speed. Oh yeah, you like attack speed, Joel. Are you a fan of Dahlia? Can use his elemental skill to summon a sacramental shower to lift both opponents and allied targets into the air. After using his burst, he will cause characters in his party to enter the Favonian favor state. Active character can use normal attacks or trigger the frozen reaction to grant Dahlia Benison stacks. When in the Favonian favor state, the active character's attack speed will increase. During this time, when the shield of sacred favor is broken, Dahlia can consume one Benison stack to summon another shield of sacred favor. It's a very boring use of these Benison stacks. You never used him? Is he on your randomization list? Alright, let's see what Dahlia can do. So if I tap it, hold on.
Surprise baptism.
Oh, that's why people say that. Surprise baptism. It's because he says it.
Let's stir things up.
Oh, I see. So this is more of a you pick where to place it. I hate that. I'm always too anxious to like pick. That's probably why I don't like Fischl very much. Because you gotta like pick and choose sometimes.
May the Archon protect you.
I like the little animation on the bubble. It's very like flexible, bouncy. Come on, hit me so I can see it. Damn it.
Surprise baptism.
You only have characters you built? I thought you were building all your characters.
Surprise baptism. Thus saith the animal Archon.
Hit me. Aw, come on. That's crazy. They hit so hard. Here, let's just do this.
Whence you came?
May the Archon protect you. Surprise baptism.
Commencing cleanup.
This should be fun. West Wind, carry me.
Swirl, Mark 2. Animal test 6308.
Frost is coming. Submit for judgment.
Let's stir things up. May the Archon protect you.
Day reckoning.
Man, I love Cryo. I don't know. Cryo is still... I think it's my favorite element.
Thus saith the animal Archon. This should be fun.
Oh, that hurt.
From whence you came?
Enhanced animal module 70.
West Wind, carry me.
Commencing cleanup.
Absorption test.
Spirit blade. Attack. 1.
Oh, that was quick. You doubt you'll ever build them all? You only build one at a time when you have the resources? Well, yeah. I mean, it's true. Building them all would be quite a bit. Quite a bit of effort. You're right. I ended up getting quite a few of my characters up to level 70 for the theater this month. Electro, Cryo, and Anemo. But even then, it's like... Even getting to level 70 was... You know, you gotta do it. It's not just for free. Level 40 is okay. You can get there, no problem. But level 70 is... You actually gotta do stuff. Holding Candace's elemental skill causes her to deploy her shield. Once its duration ends, it will unleash different hydro attacks on opponents in front of her based on whether it is fully charged or not. Her elemental burst deals hydro damage to nearby opponents and grants the Prayer of the Crimson Crown state, which will infuse the attacks of your own active characters who wield swords, claymores, and polearms with hydro. When characters affected by Prayer of the Crimson Crown deal elemental damage to opponents with their normal attacks, the damage they deal will be increased. While switching characters in will unleash a rippling wave attack on nearby opponents. Additional elemental orbs will drop during the... Okay. So, the normal attack is just that.
Do your worst.
That's just a push.
Grant us your blessing.
This makes her hydro infused, as well as I guess anybody else.
Yield.
Does she compete with Benny for infusion?
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Actually, I don't know if this Benny is
Hear my prayer.
I don't think this Benny is a C6 Benny. Hold on. No, he's not.
Do your work.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Grant us your blessing.
I'm going in.
That's close enough.
Off we go.
I'll be back.
Hear my prayer.
I'll be back.
Everybody stand back.
New
Animal
punch lucky
hyperspace
today.
simulation. Nice and spicy.
Please. We shall prevail.
I'm getting sick of this game.
No more tricks up your sleeve.
I'm going in. Yield. Hear my prayer.
Don't swept away.
Please.
Eat this. Swirl, Mark 2. Animal Test 6308.
Teamwork is dreamwork. We shall prevail. Do your work. Yield.
I didn't try the shield attack yet.
Pin them down.
Alright, fair enough.
Stand clear.
Grant us your blessing.
That didn't hit him? What's she carrying, by the way? Hold on, what weapon is she using? Oh, she's using the catch. Oh, the catch. It's a really long cooldown, isn't it? For the skill.
Too easy.
It would be interesting, though. Because, you know, she has this, like, defense mechanic. Kind of like a parry, almost. Too bad she's not really a main DPS. Alright, and lastly, Charlotte's elemental skill will deal cryo damage and continuous cryo damage to opponents. Hold aim and mark opponents. If you hold until the viewfinder expands to its maximum size before releasing, a greater amount of cryo damage will be dealt. A burst restores HP. Charge attacks can deal Pneuma aligned. Okay, good. Alright, whatever. Wait, what did it say about her burst? So that's just the... Oh my god, the cooldown is so long on the skills.
Hold that pose.
My god. Oh, and I have to let go after. Oh, this is horrible. I would never be able to do this during a fight. Or if I just leave. Oh, nice! You don't actually use it if you just leave. That's pretty neat. Why is part of my health, what am I using that would cause that? Oh, it's this, the bond of life. Okay. Give her bond flowing purity, why don't you? Alright, let's try it.
Smile.
What?
Oh, my camera! Hold that pose!
Why? How are you supposed to do this?
Say cheese! Breaking news! Let the show begin. Ready, steady, go!
Witness the power of Gua.
Oh my god.
Hold that pose!
I just... What?
How rude!
Going under.
I'm not trying to. I'm pressing right trigger.
Say cheese!
Sometimes it's doing the... It's bringing out the camera for some reason. Yeah.
Hold that pose!
But they said that you can. No, but look, look, look. There's a hold. You see? That's what I was trying to do. I get it, the tapping is the safer approach, but I was trying to use the hold. But I didn't, like, it just seems like it's bringing up the regular camera.
I'm getting this.
Getting gear.
Let's dance.
Tear. Frost is coming. Oh. Tear.
No, my sword. Rain cutter.
Frost is coming.
Hard hitting it. La 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 la.
Dead reckon.
Let me weave you a verse.
Tear. Frost is coming. Going under. Getting gear.
Here, let me try it again. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Say cheese.
It's supposed to work, but it doesn't.
Hold that pose. Smile.
It's really weird.
Witness the power of Gua.
Frost is coming. Getting gear. Frost is coming. Dead reckoning.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Hard hitting exclusive.
Tear. Getting gear.
I'll protect us. Yeah. Go, Barbara, go! Yeah. Hi. Hold that pose. Say cheese.
It's amazing.
Smile.
Witness the power of Gua.
Commencing cleanup. Tear. Frost is coming. Getting gear.
Shoot. Bomb. Let's dance.
Tear. Getting gear.
Say cheese.
Frost is coming.
Hold on a second. Does Fremine have a normal, like, is his weapon always infused?
Frost is coming.
Or is that... Now I'm confused. Hold on a second. Oh, it's probably only when he has that little penguin up.
Getting gear.
No! He's always... That's crazy! I didn't realize that Fremine was always infused with cryo. That's pretty impressive, no? So why was he infused there? Hold on. I'm just waiting for whatever... Yeah, there we go. Okay, now he's probably fine. Hold on, let me read about him. The vertical cut deals cryo. Oh, so if you get to level 4, normal attacks are replaced with shattering pressure. Also, like, his normal attacks become his elemental skill attacks. I don't know, it's quite interesting. So I guess you have to start up the...
Getting gear.
Yeah, and then it becomes...
Frost is coming.
But if you do this, and then you do this again... No. I don't know how we kept it going for so long. Well, anyway, whatever. It's all good, we got it. That's it, we saw everybody. Nice. So what's left then? What do we do next?
I know.
What do we do next? That's the question. Should we do a story quest? Here, let's see what Hoyo suggests. I guess we'll eventually have to do these. I'm not going to do them now, though. Or should I? I could do the resort now. Because these are probably all like 3 hours each, right? We can do this and actually meet him for the first time. Albedo. And then what's this? Oh, see, we did some of these already. Oh, these are the hangout events, that's right. Yeah, let's go in order. Why not? Let's do this one. Traveler Observation Report. Princeps Cretaceous Chapter. Act 1. Blast from the past. I don't know who this is, but yeah. The Rumored Alchemist. You arrive at Timaeus' alchemy store in Mondstadt one day to stock up on adventuring supplies. But here, you encounter someone altogether unexpected.
What? Huh? Looks like Timaeus isn't here today.
It's voiced. That's the best part about this.
Wait, are these two... Oh! Hello, Traveler in Paimon. Pardon me, are you looking for Timaeus? No, just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here. I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago. I was called over to attend to the store. If you need any help, just call my name. If not, I'll be reading a book over there. Thanks. No worries. We're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we?
No need to travel. No need to trouble you.
I guess it's no surprise coming from the one who repelled Storm Terror. Actually, since it's you, I bet you're someone who'd be able to help Albedo. There's that name again. Albedo. You and Timaeus mentioned him the last time we met, right? Is he also an alchemist in Mondstadt?
So, is the card tutorial, the card game tutorial, does that happen before this? Because why would they know Sucrose? We didn't meet Sucrose during the Archon quest, did we? Not a name I'm familiar with.
Apologies. I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonia's chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus and my teacher. But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy. So that means Albedo is a teacher? Yes. He's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world, and has made many an important breakthrough. We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over Teyvat, seeking his help. They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo helps him to solve the most unfathomable of problems. Wow! Paimon didn't know he was such a big deal! Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face.
I'm not sure someone as smart as him could use my help. My knowledge of alchemy stops at basic crafting.
I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration. Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
Can he make Paimon stronger?
Paimon doesn't need any help in that department. But if Albedo wants
You
to
see?
pay Paimon back for helping him, a few more might settle the score.
As early as this quest, we knew that Paimon was already top tier in strength. There's no way she needs to get any stronger.
Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains right now. I'd love to take you both to see him, but somebody has to attend to the store. I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. And Sorry. That's the best I can do. You'll have to do your best.
Hey, stop worrying. We got this.
We got this. I'll also have to fit in the Imaginarium at some point.
A lot less nervous when she gets talking about alchemy and research, huh? Is that what all researchers are like?
Maybe next Tuesday we'll do that.
Let's go and look for Albedo.
We still have time next Tuesday, right? It doesn't end until Wednesday? Maybe it does.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Hold on, I'm concerned. It doesn't say. Ah. Do you remember, Joel? Does it end on Tuesday or Wednesday?
My apologies. I don't really know how else to describe him. If I could sketch you his portrait, I would. But my pencil strokes are no match for his.
Come to
It should also say.
There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Where does it say, though? Maybe I'm missing it here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, good point. 7 days. 7 hours. Alright. So, next Tuesday, then, we'll do this. We'll see. I gotta level up some more characters, let's put it that way. I wasn't able to try hard last time because I didn't have enough. That's what I'm trying to get to at this point. I could only do normal difficulty. Even that one was pretty challenging to me. With so few of my characters built out properly.
Sister Rosaria! So here you are! Choir practice is about to...
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
Wait, what the hell is this?
This event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people. Don't fret, nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
Did I just start a different quest?
Seems like that sister's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
We'd better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain, or a trickster at best.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where, and you think I'm the trickster?
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... So it's you. The honorary knight that saved us from storm terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping. Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
What? Do the Sisters of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains?
Oh, good. I was really concerned I started a completely different quest line. We're looking for Albedo.
If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant.
As far as sisters go, you're fairly mysterious.
I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
She's not very pleasant, is she, Rosaria? Or Rosaria?
Rosaria said there were
Rosaria.
elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Oh, good old dragon spine. Everybody's favorite locale.
Hurry up, Brassa!
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example?
It's true, though. That's a really good avenue for Paimon. Do these things give me warmth? I don't remember. No. What does that give me? Oh, it's to break the ice. That's right.
I'll put you on. Have a load of this.
I don't know, man.
deployed.
That's a show.
In this quickly.
Running late again. It's just 6 o'clock. Ultimate flying kick.
Loneliness. Toxifying heat.
Hero incoming.
You need to hurry up.
Headbutt. Look out below.
This was well done.
Think you can get away?
You need to cook this through.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Huh? Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
Running late again.
There he is.
Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churros? Isn't he in danger? Uh-oh. Looks like about we settle then? Enough talk! Let's take them out of the picture first!
Damn, Inefa just
Who are
murdered
you?
all of them.
Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly trails unfinished.
You were painting hilichurls? I thought you were painting a landscape.
What's up with painting hilly churls? What makes them so interesting?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Very avant-garde. What does the avant-garde actually mean? I want to see. Never really looked it up. Experimental. It doesn't actually tell you what it is. It just identifies an experimental genre or work of art and the artist who created it, aesthetically innovative, whilst initially being ideologically unacceptable to the artistic establishment of the time. That's such a horrible definition. It's ahead of its time, let's put it that way. Ahead of its time, not appreciated in its current time. That's how you should see it. Mavuika's painting was better? Well, yeah, of course. Its people looked like... The things in her painting looked like the things that should have been in her painting.
Wow! Look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
Well, he's
You
cold.
can find these hilly trails anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Ugh, something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
She's not a very pleasant person.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey! Ugh, what a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
Mm-hmm. We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct?
Correct. You are worthy of your scholarly reputation.
Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously.
Your research?
Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa. You want to start with that?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
Alchemy really is useful.
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
So I'm an object of research?
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
Is there any danger?
It's possible. But I will do everything in my control to ensure your safety. Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
He's very dry, this Albedo. I miss Rosaria.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
Jesus Christ. Now who's eavesdropping? What does this do? This is a cryo... generates a cryo field? I guess we'll just go walk over there. How y'all doing? I don't really care about fighting them. Oh, right in the keister. You missed the music in Dragon
Has a
Spine?
question. After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know. But I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life in Teyvat would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
That's what I want to know.
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
You sure know how to keep Paimon on board.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person. How you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach?
A fourth
Things
stomach?
of that nature.
What, is it common for everybody to have 3 stomachs? In Teyvat? Like a cow? Not that I'm aware of.
Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question. Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
Oh, that's great. That's amazing what he just said. Paimon's an external organ. I caught Paimon with a fishing rod.
Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you? But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springville to flow backwards. No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey, how would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in her research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers.
When you say you miss the music in Dragon's Spine, you're talking about the music that we're hearing now? Or did they change it?
Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Slimes! Slimes are fine.
I don't follow. This seems like a hassle. As long as I'm not being battered around by hydromimics.
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Oh, it's this music. You just don't hear it.
Defensive mode engaged.
Man, they want the Traveler to deal with all this on his own? Like, you know, not... Obviously not, not really, but lore-wise in the game, story-wise, he would be dealing with them by himself. That's quite a lot of stuff.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Let's play. Brace yourselves.
There's more. Crazy.
Installation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Think you can get away? Yahoo!
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready.
Just a bit cold.
Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Will it make my stomach swirl? Will it crystallize in my stomach? I like the... Will it make my stomach swirl?
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
Death.
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry.
That's not hugely reassuring.
Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
This is like a health checkup.
Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders. All going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining. Let's keep our eyes open. Come on, we can do it.
Here, should do for catalyst purposes.
Brace yourself.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Let's dance.
Down below! Yeah! It's justice o'clock!
This one. Usable with a bit of polish.
Man, I remember having so much trouble in this area.
This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Oh yeah, don't we go down here? Or didn't we have to go down there?
This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction. While we are waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
We have.
Oh, I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one slime battle?
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes.
Rational? I would have thought even Paimon and I were more closely related.
Consider. You don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements. Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregisvine, or even a whopperflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world... Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Great, I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Why am I allowed to craft here?
Doesn't sound very rigorous. Surely there's another approach.
Look at that potion. It's that color scheme I like.
I've just tried some. It's in line with my expectations. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell. I'll be noting down all observable results and data points.
I mean, it looks delicious. Experimental potion. What could go wrong? Oh, there it is. A potion that Albedo made using alchemy. Despite its unusual color, Albedo insists that the potion will work just as expected. Drinking it should not cause any adverse side effects. Oh, that's it. I'm on fire!
Tasty? You've got a funny look face?
It's burning a bit.
You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What happened to him?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig.
Out of consideration for the test subject?
But of course, you're my assistant. By all sense and reason, it would be wrong of me to place that risk onto you. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety.
I feel like you're referring to something in particular.
The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same. They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them. But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyroregisvine or an eye of the storm. Have I explained it clearly enough?
I think I'm getting it. Still seems like there's another layer of meaning to your words.
To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear.
Geez, I'm glad we got that sorted. I've been using it for a long time. Claude does indeed do some cool stuff. Yeah, it does. Most of the people on my team swear by telling AI what to do and then just checking their work.
Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Oh, you gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Where are you headed after, Joel? What are you going to start doing, if not programming?
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up.
Slowly drain your savings until you die? Well, that's a good way to go. I mean, why not? Yeah, you could gamble. Gambling's the finest thing a person can do. If they're good at it. Yeah, but don't get into photography and video. It's such a shame. Especially, like, I always have to do a double take to know, like, is this really well done video AI? Or is it actually the person's hard work? Or even just pictures. Somebody drew something. It's like, Whereas, like, 5 years ago, it's like, yeah, that's amazing. But now it's like, I don't know. Did they draw it? Did they put in the effort themselves?
What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit. Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
A shelf packed with books and potions. Looks like the owner has a habit of reading and researching potions simultaneously.
An elemental life form from another world. As soon as we have strong evidence, this may end up subverting a lot of alchemical theories. Albedo's research will see huge progress. An elemental life form from another world. Albedo's research.
Looks like an alchemy work table. Some potions and other apparatus are laid out here. Are these what Albedo uses to investigate the world? It wouldn't hurt to touch it, would it? A board with some incomprehensible experimental reports stuck onto it. Still, you can tell that progress is being made on those experiments.
Here comes Albedo! Let's go see him!
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting?
Couldn't make heads or tails of anything. Your things aren't very organized.
Agreed. I'd love to find a moment to put them all in order. Still, experiments come first. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Teyvat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world? I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment.
Am I battling slimes again?
No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
Paimon, you give it a shot.
You think Paimon knows how to do that stuff?
That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose. Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation.
Sure you're not just peckish?
I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
Does AI work better if you talk to it like an actual human or as a mindless slave? I mean, as long as you get the point across, it doesn't really matter. It depends what you're doing. If you give it enough context, then you don't really have to talk one way or the other.
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. It does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves.
I know what you're getting at. I'll save you a fin or two.
Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the results. If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem. How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again. Where does it get these ideas from anyway? Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
Wait, where is it? Oh, there they are. Sunshine Sprout. What is this? Oh, Golden Tempered Jade. We got that. When did we get that? I know it was recently. But yeah, Sunshine Sprat. Oh, that's right. Gaming. Yes. Yeah. You're right. Golden Tempered. Yeah. Even though it was raining. Damn. They're not making it easy for us. Ugh. I just need some fish. Alright, we'll have to go grab some. I wonder if I can just buy fish.
So nice and warm. Nothing like the warm sun on a full stomach to make me feel like taking a nap.
I thought there was fish around here. Alright, let's go somewhere else. I know there's some here.
Running late again.
I could have sworn there was some here. Maybe it's on the other side? It's probably on that side. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think it's further up.
Here I go!
I don't really want to fish, I just want to grab them. But whatever, we should fish. We should fish. I don't remember if... Yeah, whatever, let's just try it. How do we do this again? 2,000? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not patient enough for that. I don't think it's the right lure. How do I switch the lure? Oh, there we go. Alright, fine. I didn't want to use this one. I only have one left. It's not this one either? Is it the fancy looking one? Oh yeah, it is. Well, I'll be. Oh, I did it wrong, I guess.
Steady now. It's the final stretch.
It's the final countdown.
Whew, that was a tough fight.
Yay! Isn't that one I actually need for the catch? How do I convert it into... Can I convert it? Where does it even get stored? Oh, whatever. Let's just go buy it. I bet I can just buy it in Liyue or somewhere. It's gotta be sold somewhere. Nope. Nope. Maybe not. Alright, fine. How do I convert it? Oh, there they are. It is one that I need, I think. Let me go check so I don't use the one that I need for the catch. But let me check if they sell it in Azuma. I swear I saw somebody selling fish before. No. Wait, we need Nakuweed. Hold on a second, let me buy that. Doesn't Kuki need it? Yeah, no, I do. I do. I found it after. I could just steal her fish. I just want to see if the fish that I have... Do I need it? Yeah, see? I don't want to use the one that I just caught. Because I need it for the catch. But I will use... this one. But how do I convert it? Oh, I have to go cooking. That's right, I gotta go to the cooking place. And do it there.
Running late again.
Yeah, there we go. Well, bear with me. The purple fish? Are they difficult to catch? Is that why? It would have been so much faster if I just jumped into the water and grabbed the fish manually. Alright, now we're good. I may as well well, no, let's cook it there so it's poetic. They only spawn at one place, only at night. You have to take the wave rider to get there and the water's electrified. Oh my god.
And so
That's
cold.
awful.
Is it edible?
How many are there per attempt?
Gotta steer clear of other people.
Trying to find where it is. Do I still not have enough? What? Or am I just blind? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Okay, let's cook it. Five on average? Oh, yeah. You need 6. Do you need them for the refinement as well? I didn't read it. Hold on. Well, I guess we'll do it when
That
we
was
give it to
fast.
him.
Looking
maybe not.
forward to
Never mind.
tasting. I mean, testing the results.
Oh, there we go. Increases shield strength. Okay, very appropriate. Gently fried fish dish. The fish melts in your mouth, melding the flavors of land and sea together as it does, making for an unforgettable experience. Little wonder, then, that such a simply made dish can make it into restaurants of great class.
An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
Not often that Paimon gets this much attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago! But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you.
You gotta wait till 11 to keep chatting with Mr. Claude? Okay. You ran out of tokens?
And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiments. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to go
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle. If you had, say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, lost property would be a thing of the past. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look.
There should be some elemental traces on the lost items.
Oh yeah! You could use elemental sight!
An interesting term. Compelling. See what you can find. I'll be over here.
An elemental life form from another world. Albedo's research.
Would it have been over here? Oh yeah.
This must be electrohypostasis powder! The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right? This has gotta be it! Still in one piece! Good thing the vial's so strong!
Hold on. Do I actually have those things now? Maybe not.
Goodness, you managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks. I'm wondering, this elemental sight, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Yep! Guess it does sorta count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean, we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning.
With you to the end.
In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with physical. Looking out from where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing?
Nope.
And if you jumped from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then?
Nope.
So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into 1,000,000 fragments? Then could you see her?
Nope.
Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
He's really keen on experimenting on me, isn't he?
An elemental life form from another.
Timaeus is still
Albedo's
saying the same old thing.
to jump? From up here?
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is.
We'd better have a better method.
Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
The opposite side of the lake. So, we're gonna be swimming?
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, every detail is invaluable to the research.
My kind of experiment.
Then if you would, please, I eagerly await the results.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
I was waiting for them to finish chatting, but I didn't realize that the counter was ticking down.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, Traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway. If it turns out that the natural laws of Teyvat do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Teyvat do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something to savor again and again.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting.
What else have you researched this thoroughly?
I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended. Gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost. All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower. They cease to be noteworthy.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly churls? Because you got to see something new and interesting in the differences between them?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like some basic draft of a sketch?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime. Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence. Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.
Man, Albedo is exhausting. He's, I'm sure he's fine and everything, but I I'm not at all keen on pulling for him. Let's put it that way.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Where is it? Oh, it's far away. It's not really well located, though. He was really popular when he came out for reasons he never understood. I don't know. I guess the ladies like the mysterious scientist. I don't know.
Time to roll!
Hold on.
Ready, steady, go!
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test.
No problem.
I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Remember that this is a test of intellect. So should you get lucky in any way, that won't be factored in as part of the test. So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like.
We'll just glitch it like we always do.
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Alright, fine, let's do it. Come
It's a
on.
complex environment, so proceed with caution.
Okay, stop backseating, Albedo. No. What? I need them to go this way. Oh, god damn it. I guess it needs to be... Yeah, you gotta get the ones on this side. Here, Sealy, Sealy, Sealy.
Time for takeoff. Installation chamber deployed.
Here we go!
Let's play.
Alright, where's the other one? It's probably not too far away, right? Oh, there he is. Ah. No? Okay, fine. Oh, for God's sake. Whatever.
Yahoo!
I guess you're supposed to go from there.
Let's play.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
Hey, explaining things is Paimon's job.
Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have a look.
Okay, this guy's really bothering me. He just won't leave me alone.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Think you can get away?
What's this?
Unfamiliar patterns.
To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
See you soon.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache. Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
What do you mean? He has ulterior motives?
Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions? Participating in all kinds of strange experiments?
Well, when you put it that
I'd
way.
sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps you were colluding from the beginning.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
I was just helping him with his research. I don't think he's a bad person.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
You came here to be sure, so you must have your ways of assuring yourself.
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me. I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be set up here. Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat. Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! So stubborn. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that.
Exactly. See? It's so jarring to see somebody like that in Mondstadt. Maybe she just lacks security. Maybe she's just sensitive. Yeah, let's go with that. Maybe she's just sensitive.
Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
Like Albedo's various experiments, the symbols here make no sense. Hopefully his research into these symbols will bear fruit all the same. Alright, let's go. Get the hell out of here.
Gotta steer clear of other people.
Hold on.
Sorry, there's been a lot of issues with the research. Many of the inferences I collated just don't tally with the data from the experiments. On the other hand, some of the conclusions that Albedo derived from his own intuition have been borne out by the facts. I'm just glad that we've seen some progress, so, no reason to be dejected. Albedo said I did a good job. If you want to hear the results in detail, you'd be better talking to him. I've got work to do.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back?
Quite literally, by his sister no less.
I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job. Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
That's it?
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Teyvat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders?
Perhaps.
I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Teyvat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom. But after I observed you, I had another idea. Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
the transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition. Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
It was beautiful.
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
Paimon thought with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Well, I haven't withered just yet. I wonder how my sister is.
Things feel a little heavy right now. look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom.
So I'm a helpful specimen?
I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again?
Sure. Even if you just want some company. Find me anytime.
Well, glad I can count on you. I made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined. If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy everything, can I rely on you to stop me?
What the hell is he talking about? What is this, like... Is he Dr. Jekyll? They keep foreshadowing something sinister going on. Is he still there? That wasn't as happy-go-lucky as I expected it to be. I thought we would, you know, just chill with him. Hey, like, hey, Albedo, what's going on? They don't go into it in this quest, but he was created by... Ah, okay. What was this? Yeah, yeah. Oh, it changed. Increased? Oh, increased once more. That's right. Wonderful. There was a limited event that focused on him a lot. You don't get to see. You missed it too? Damn. Man, those limited events. Such a pain in the ass. But we'll call it there. I think that's good. Hey, we did a... That's the whole point of the Tuesdays, the Teyvatuesdays, is to go around Teyvat and explore what we missed. Ah, there we go. Okay, cool. So you can see them here as well. So yeah, we have to get to those at some point. There was a clone of him that tried to kill a bunch of people, and you had to stop him? Damn, that's harsh. He's pretty scary, I guess. I don't have to unlock anybody. Who's brand new here? Why is it? I never know why it's like... Oh my god, you can't even see the exclamation mark. Alright, good. So was that his story quest? The fake Albedo is referenced in a future Archon quest? Oh, cool. Cool. Okay. Well, it's cool. Let's see here. So the next one would be, because we did all these, so now we did that. I guess we could do Eula. The hangout events are nice, but I'll probably leave those for a little bit. Because they have all those different endings, right? So yeah, there's quite a bit, of course. But yeah. So on Pi Monday, we'll start off with your quiz, the Jeopardy game. I'm interested in that. That's going to be good. And then, yeah, we'll go and meet Dane. Do some of Bennett's Hangout. Okay, maybe we'll do that. If you remind me on next Tuesday, and we finish the theater quickly enough, then we'll do Benny's Hangout. But I think we're done. That's it. The first Teyvatuesday in the books. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'll see you, well, either tomorrow or on Pi Monday. Bye-bye.